And that he's not left for the night. Ugh. We'll wait and then in that case till 6 PM I suppose. Great. "22 hours of sleep." Aye, right. Some Skyrim levels of bullshit there. There we go. So, Scow, I presume the smugglers have yet to be identified. Discover the identity of each of the smugglers. Go on. Each of the obels is passed over. Excellent work, Scow. I'll have them arrested, tried and executed before the week's out. Now, I know who that is. Are you sure you want to know who it is? Don't be ridiculous, Scow. Out with it. Okay. Rezia. It's hard to believe, but there it is, written in her own hand. Here we go. We've got 2 of these. Excellent. Very good. You may go. There we go. We got a level. Oh dear, oh dear. Poor her. That's what you get for trying to kill the mighty Tilo. Right, we'll quickly go and talk to our blacksmith friend here. Let's see. Oh, damn it, that was the wrong button. It wasn't actually the wrong button, it was the wrong bit. Spot hidden traps. I can show you how to rearm a trap. The spring's tricky, but there's a knack to it. Let's see. What are you making? Noise. Alright then, was there anything else you wanted? No, that's fine. Oh, so unfortunately this is as good as our armor gets. But we are able to mess around with, let's see, traps here. So you can see any spider traps that might lie concealed by undergrowth or in darkness. Well, that's not much use to me now. And we can rearm spider traps that have been previously sprung. Awesome. Well, let's hide and yep, you guessed it. Let's save. So we got to return to Silas. And let's see. We tending the graves of the fallen. I could give a shot again. Oh, return the long eye to Silas. Yep. So we've got 2 Silas quests to do right now, and he is ready. He should probably be awake at this time as well. Okay. I mean, I suppose it makes sense that they don't want to give too many upgrades to the guard armor, or else she'd never take it off, right? There would basically be no reason to. Silas is up here. Tilo? You're awake? Tilo. How are you feeling? Awful. I've not been that sore since, well, you made the tonic. The cook did. It was much appreciated. Been looking out for your scraps. I think they've taken a liking to you. I'll need to go. Tilo, in the commissary. I said something I shouldn't have. Ah, you did. I hope you can forgive me. Why do you do that to yourself? What was it you were looking for in the bottle? What were you looking for in the bottle? That's a delicate way of phrasing it. A Murder of Crows, the song. I'm sure you must know it. Sing it for me. Alright. Don't hold back. Can't remember this song. We'll play it through. Oh, this. I found the true nature of creatures as shown in the names by which each is collectively known. I've heard tidings of magpies and seen murders of crows. Smelled a sulphate of skunks with a pig in my nose. Must be talking about rats. Met a mischief of mice who were masters of prose. And a sneaking of weasels who were light on their toes. But the rats are the worst, as well everyone knows. Because the gathering of rats is a plague as it goes. And now that's off my chest, I have this to propose. That the creatures of whom I suggest we dispose. Really does hate himself then. Your version is tamer than the one I know. The pups in my village used to sing it. I remember I thought it was funny. I liked the way the words rhymed. I didn't realize they were singing it to me. Not until my Uma chased them off with their stick. Uma, then... Aye. You were raised by mice? Aye, I was. Your parents? What of them? Oh, I often wondered about them. Who were they? What became of them? Uma might have some grey in her coat. Her memory wasn't what it once was, but she told me what she could. All the same. You didn't believe her? I just got the sense she was keeping something from me. And then, on the day I left for Yuva, the regional headquarters of the Rat Empire, Yuva Citadel dominates what once was the capital of the Kingdom of Meridia, known colloquially as the Nail. It's from this stronghold that the Rat Guards has brutally suppressed any signs of revolt among the mouse population. We have read about this one before. Silas opens the paw to reveal the finely engraved silver band he'd shown you at the brazier's side. Uma gave me this silver ring. From your true mother, she said. The ring was your mother's? She left it with my Uma to help pay for my keep, but Uma wouldn't part with it. I was so angry with her for keeping it from me. I should have known it was for my own good. Your mother, what was she to your Uma? Got a sneeze?
Uma has been my mother's nursemaid years before. She told my mother was a doe of great piety.
Do you remember anything of your birth mother?
Just vague impressions. And a lullaby she used to sing to me.
What of your father?
Uma would only tell me that he was a good rat.
Good rat. What's the lullaby?
I've not much of a voice, but... Lavender sky, come undone at the seams. Your prince of my heart, and the king of your dreams. Moonlight's veld blooming, while lavender dies. Stars above dreaming, the gleam in your eyes. That's all I remember of it.
Very beautiful.
Like mother, by all accounts.
What became of your birth mother?
Who can say? I don't even know her full name.
I don't understand. How did that first ring lead you here?
It didn't. A few months before my discharge from the Rat Guard, I found a second silver ring.
You found others? The Ring of Gusto and Fatel still?
I have 8 now, all told. 8 rings in this silver scroll case.
The scroll case, the puzzle. What was it you found in there?
A message from my father.
The rat hands you a scroll of parchment, brittle with age. Interesting. So, Silas has to be one of the sons, probably of Dunlane, or someone similar, since there were the 9 of them. So the 8 rings and then this parchment.
Here, read it.
Okay. Master of the Salamander, I offer you this ring, relic of noble kings of old. May you accept it in tribute to your grace, and as a promise to return what I have took this day. Warden of the flame, guardian of lost hope, grant me courage to preserve and strength enough to prevail for my kingdom, my kind, of Brindis, my one true love, and Silas, my firstborn son.
Well, Tilo, what say you?
I don't understand something about the rings. How did you find it? Where?
It's not a short tale. Are you sure you want to hear it?
I want to know, how did you find that second ring?
All right. I was assigned to a convoy escorting the Baroness from Pessa to the capital. On the 4th night, we made camp at the Temple of Karam.
Heroes of the Battle of Periclav were laid to rest in 12 great tombs, arranged in a vast circle of the southeastern edge of Lake Valea. Symbolically, watching over the place where the green flame fell. In the centuries since, many of the tombs have fallen into disrepair or collapsed entirely. Others have been fortified to establish a line of defensive keeps along the shore. The names of all but 4 of these heroes have been lost to time, but their deeds are celebrated, still, in song and works of art. It's from these sources that the 4 greatest are known: Dunlane, the guardian of hope, lost hope; Karam, the guardian of travellers; Jarlin, the guardian of music; and Nikto, the guardian of the wind. Temple of Karam? Why the guardian of travellers?
I was ordered to escort the Baroness to the reliquary so she could offer Karam her prayers.
Hero of the Battle of Periclav. Oh, right, okay, that's just talking about that same thing. It's just the wardens. And it was there you found the second ring?
That's right. A ring almost identical to my mother's hung on a chain around Karam's neck.
Wait, you stole from a corpse? They said they were almost identical.
The design engraved on the second ring was different. It made me wonder if there weren't more of them, waiting to be found. And so there were.
It's hard to believe.
Look, I'm not one for superstition, but there it is. In time, I learned that other rings had been discovered in the tombs and temples of the Wardens of the Green Flame. Some had been stolen, some lost. It's taken me years to track them down.
You were discharged from the Rat Guard? Why?
I'd served 5 years, my time was almost up. But soldiering somehow came easy to me. It was something I was good at, so I re-enlisted. Besides, the Red Paw had access to places civilians can't go. It's how I found the second ring.
Why are these rings so important? What are they?
They're the famed tail rings of the Rat Kings, a record of succession going back to the time of the Green Flame. I never understood their significance, why they'd been left for the Wardens of the Green Flame.
Yeah, that one again.
Not until I opened the scroll case you found.
About your earlier years, I'm curious.
What is it you want to know?
The loot card from your footlocker.
My Uma's carved by her late husband.
Yeah, the loot has a small figurines carved by every mouse buck to commemorate the occasion of their marriage and the birth of their children. Lootcas are made in wood or stone, and they get blackened when the person dies. You still stay in touch with your Uma?
No, she's been gone for some years now.
Which we knew.
I just couldn't bring myself to blacken her.
Oh, I see. Oh, she is actually dead. Oh, it wasn't blackened, you're right. So as a pup, you didn't know you were a rat?
I was a bit slow back then.
You were just a pup.
I was already a good head taller than the other pups, and stronger too. Well, what is it they say? Rat pups grow fast and mice pups grow quick.
How did you join the Rat Guard?
On the day I became a buck, I received conscription papers from the Red Paw. I won't lie, the first few months weren't easy. My accent didn't help.
The longest tails get cut off first.
It doesn't pay to stand out around here.
So that's why you can speak Meridian.
It's my native tongue.
Meridian's the language of the mice. Originated in the mouselands of Meridia, annexed following the war, and now under the rule of the Red Paw. While not outlawed, it is rare to hear Meridian spoken public, for all trade is conducted and official pronouncements made in the common tongue. Still, the language survives in the songs of wandering minstrels and is still spoken freely in the remote villages of what was once northern Meridia. In recent years, the language has seen a resurgence among the young mice folk. For them, the use of Meridian is political, a small act of resistance against the ever-present forces of the Red Paw and the gradual erosion of their culture. Birth parents. How did you?
My mother came to the village one night, unannounced and in panic. She begged Uma to take me in. I would have been no more than a few weeks old.
He could well be the next successive king or rightful noble or something like that. Mind you, Dunlain, I'm not sure actually was nobility from what she said previously. I think I understand, okay. I don't understand. You mean, if what he says is true...
My father was Roderick, the last Rat King.
Yep. Yeah, the one that ran away. So that's why you're so sauced. What was it your father took from the tombs?
Whatever it was, he swore to return it. I guess he didn't keep his word.
Will you keep searching for your father's treasure now?
Why? I found what I was looking for.
Would you reclaim the throne?
My throne? The mongrel son of the coward king. I'm sure the barons would gladly give up their power to so noble an heir. Besides, the singing stone is lost.
The singing stone of the Rat Kings, or the Stone of Ascension, is a carved jet black piece of rock, about the size of a rat's clenched fist. Its origin is lost even to legend, but its importance is known to all. The heirs of a Rat King are not assured the right of succession. Any rat may challenge for the right to hold the stone. It's said that the stone will sing the praise of the future monarch, if they are indeed worthy. But the stone has been lost. Some think Roderick took it with him when he fled, in order that no usurper could steal the throne in his absence. Others, however, believe that the barons of the Red Paw have buried the stone so that they might rule the Ratlands unopposed. I think I understand now why your mother hid you away.
Shame?
If the Red Paw thought there was an heir to the throne.
The barons would have killed me, I know.
You're Roderick's son, but that makes you a prince.
No, it makes me the son of a coward.
This is why you were sauced.
Wouldn't you be?
Silas's tale sparks something in you. You hum to yourself the first few notes of the new lay, the Ballad of the Orphan Prince.
Well now, that's enough about me, don't you think? How goes it with you?
Silas, Mera wasn't aboard the ship. She'd given up her place to another.
Aye, you might have said something about it in the commissary. Do you know the name of the doe who took Mera's place?
Pharaoh. Mera gave her place to a doe named Pharaoh.
And did you get her family name?
No, but her son is named Tamlin. Does that help?
No, it's not enough. I can't send out a scap without the full name. Else Yuva's going to start asking questions.
Okay.
What about the ship the doe was meant to be on? Do you know its name?
The Rathskellen.
The Rathskellen? Tilo, will you fetch my logbook? It's on the table downstairs.
Here you go.
You stole my logbook?
I thought you might need it.
Come on, give it to me. Let's see.
The signal rat opens the log and runs a claw down the page.
Here, part of the General News Dispatch received on the 13th.
Is it passed already?
The prison transport arrived here on the 12th. Tilo, the Rathskellen was reported lost in the cloak of Periclav.
What? Perhaps you misunderstood the message.
Listen, on the 12th day, the Rathskellen, crewed by 9 laden with sundries and carrying 27 prisoners, was reported late by the harbour master at the Orandus.
Don't know what that is. That'll be the crash. Man, this game, it just bugs out and bursts and crashes and all sorts. Oh, it's so annoying.
Tilo, I know you don't want to hear it, but Mera is gone.
You don't know that. What if she swam to shore?
The waters there are freezing, Tilo. The currents alone are treacherous. A Vlayan frog wouldn't last more than a few minutes.
Perhaps a passing ship could have found her.
I doubt it. You'd be able to see much further than a few feet. No captain would dare risk a rescue attempt.
I'm sorry, but she's alive. I'm sure of it. She has to be. She's got to be alive. We can't have done this for nothing.
Even if she were alive, there's no way for us to trace Mera now. You may as well ask a magpie.
Magpies and knowledge. Among magpies, knowledge is a commodity and a currency, prized above all else. Each fragment of information gathered is carefully evaluated for its relative worth. Rumours, tall tales, even fiction, all have some value. Indeed, rumours can be most valuable of all. Rough fragments of knowledge that can be polished up and passed on to a higher price. Even single words can have a value given context. Some magpies mine raw information to sell on, while others will break up individual sentences into more valuable parts and pass them on. These magpies are known in the trade as liars. The knowledge of magpies is prized greatly, as they're considered to be custodians of absolute truth. Indeed, such value is placed upon their counsel that only heads of state and nobility can afford it. I think I know where to find one. I do know where to find one.
A magpie? You're going to get yourself killed. Besides, magpies will only speak with noble creatures and kings.
Following the War of the Green Flame, noble mice were stripped of their titles and mouse lands were confiscated. Mice have no king nor wealth, and so it is that no magpie has spoken to a mouse in generations.
To them, anything less is a meal.
Then I'll become a king.
Here then.
Silas hands you a scarlet tunic. Oh, great.
A gift from my father.
It's incredible. Where did you find this?
In the bundle you brought back from the tomb. I hope you make the worthier king than he ever was.
Alright, excellent. Well, that's us got the full king suit then. So that works out for us as well. And since we just had that horrific crash, let's do some saving! And hope that the game doesn't crash in the process. Okay, oh. When I reloaded, I must not have spoken to the smithy again. So I'll have to go and do that just now. We'll sleep until then. Alright, we'll just quickly do this a sec. Oh. Oh no, I think it's bugged actually. I don't think I should have these anymore. Pretty sure I'm not meant to have these as well unless the mission isn't done. We've only got 3 of these banners to go. Oh, we need to return the spyglass to Silas, if he'll even take it. I don't think he was taking it there, to be honest. Still, we might get something for it, so I suppose we'll pass it back to him. It's not where I'm going. Taking a wrong turn. There's one. Just 2 to go. Need to try and figure out where they are. They're probably further back inside the prison at the start, I would expect. Have your spyglass.
How did you find this in your pouch? How did you fit this in your pouch?
You should see what else I have in there.
Tilo, the spyglass. I know it was you who took it.
Forgive me, I shouldn't have.
Forget it. Let's move on.
Okay. Awesome, good. Right, well. We've got 2 places where they might be... Oh, wait, there they are down there.